Whoa, what's going on, everybody? How we doing this fine Friday evening? Getting set for another round of some NCAA basketball today. Let me turn this music down here. There we go. As our in-state rival comrade, the Purdue Boilermakers get to go up against Cinderella hanging out again. And lo and behold, truthfully, this looks like a true David versus Goliath matchup because Purdue's got dominance on the inside. Can St. Peter's keep pulling off the magic and shut down the middle game of Purdue? Zach Edey and Travion Williams, that's a very tall task. Purdue is a heavy favorite today. But the St. Peter's team has showed a lot of resiliency. The first weekend of the tournament, let's talk about that just really fast because here's what happens. You get in these games and you get a few days preparation time for these teams, and you get to prepare really for one team. You get to prepare for who your first round matchup is. And Kentucky probably didn't do that much prep against St. Peter's. They saw that they had a size advantage. They saw the caliber of recruits. They saw what they had on that team, and they got surprised. Then coming back on Saturday after that, Murray State played them. Or Sunday, and then Murray State played them and probably didn't know a whole lot about their team as well because, they were playing at a different level than what they played during the season. They lost like 11 games during the season. So now this weekend's a little bit different. If Cinderella can wear the slipper through today and make it through a team like Purdue, whose preparation for them includes a whole, basically a whole week. They had 4 days of prep time. They probably took a day off, and then they practiced 3 days and set up a real game plan against this team. I find it very difficult to believe that St. Peter's is going to find a way to win this game today. But stranger things have happened, and it wouldn't hurt my feelings none if they did, because we love it when Cinderella goes on, right? She can wear the slipper another day. And if they can get by Purdue, they got a great chance to make a Final Four, and what kind of story would that be? So there's no way we lose today. If Purdue wins, the Big Ten carries on with the inside dominance with great guard play. St. Peter's wins, you get to watch Cinderella play for a chance at a Final Four on Sunday. I can't find much to argue with in that. Anybody that's in here right now that is part of the IU fan base that this channel is particularly known for, because that's who we hang out. Lots of stuff happened this week. Dane Fife, Parker Stewart, Michael Durr, Christian Lander, Rob Fennessy, all gone. For the most part, all the players put their name in the portal. Dane Fife left the program. They promoted their director of recruiting to his assistant coach job. So, lots of IU stuff, really happened this week. And based on the way that some of those guys played this season or didn't play well, didn't play up to their potential, it's no wonder that some of them are leaving. I hate to see Rob Fennessy go. I really was hoping that he would get his opportunity to break out and do something special. It may or may not happen, but I know that Xavier is coming back, I believe, and we still got the opportunity to keep our other bigs. Yeah, Dane Fife was Tuesday or Wednesday. Alex, everybody thought that he might get the Ball State job. I can't think of his name right now. I didn't know him. He's the recruiting director that they promoted. I can look it up. I'm sure Alex could probably look it up really quick. I'm trying to get myself ready for this game. But beyond that, it really, you can tell that there was some turmoil amongst the players this season. You could tell that a lot of guys didn't really seem like they fit in or was happy with the way Woodson led his program. And that's okay. That's going to happen with the new coach. The guys all sticking around this year made the NCAA tournament possible, and I know that we have to send out thanks to each and every one of those guys. But, right now, let's talk about St. Peter's right now. Shaheen Holloway's been an excellent coach, and, man, this game is going to tip. Oh, it's already on time. It's ready to rock and roll. We will get into this game right now. All right, turn that volume down a little bit more. All right, thank you guys for being here. Smash the like if you would. I appreciate it. And the tip is had. Purdue controls at the midcourt line. Purdue's going to try to establish their game inside, guaranteed. Eric Hunter passes it over to Stefanovic. He gets it down to Edey outside the block. Edey's about 12 foot out, and he gets the ball taken away from him. Looks kind of sloppy there. First turnover of the game. Here comes the Peacocks. And by the way, everybody, today is National Peacock Day, if you did not know it. So let's see what happens. There's a pick out high. They feed the ball down on the block. Got the mismatch down there, and there's another turnover as Zach Edey picks up the loose ball, hands it off to Jaden Ivey, who pushes across the timeline, trying to get up court. Sets his feet, gets into the lane, goes up, puts it up, and gets the roll. Jaden Ivey scores the first 2 points of the game. Purdue leads. Here comes St. Peter's back the other way. 19:07 to go. Fix my scoreboard like usual because I'm slacker. There we go. And somebody scored and I missed it that fast. All right, here comes Eric Hunter Jr. running the point. He's going to push the ball across the timeline, hit Jaden Ivey out high. Ivey hands off to Stefanovic, back to Hunter. Here comes Ivey off a pick to the right wing, looking to shoot. He drives, pulls back, hits over to Gillis. Gillis feeds Edey inside. Edey with the easy dunk. No competition in the middle right there. Purdue takes an early 4-2 lead. Here comes St. Peter's back the other way. They cross the timeline. They rotate it to the left wing. Brings it back across on the give and go pick and roll. Now they run a little bit of a weave out high. There's a high pick. Gets it to the midcourt. It's over for three. Short off the rim. Here comes Hunter with the rebound. He's going to push a little bit. Eric Hunter Jr. comes straight up the middle. Hits a pick. Looks to get inside. Nothing doing. Hits Ivey on the wing. Over to Edey inside. And there is a foul. Trying to keep Edey out of the middle. And St. Peter's looks like a much smaller team right now. And, you know, if they're going to keep feeding the ball to Edey down low like that, and they're going to get them in foul trouble, then you're going to look up and you're going to see Travion Williams coming in off the bench. What is up, Mr. Matt Emily? Yes, sir. Dane Fife is gone. Parker Stewart is gone. Rob Fennessy is gone. Michael Durr, Christian Lander, all gone. Ivey's got the ball on the left wing. He drives to the middle. Gets over to Stefanovic for three. Money. 7-2 Purdue. Here it comes back the other way. They run the same weave offense out high that most teams run. They get the ball into the lane, gets it over to the right wing. Nothing happening. Purdue's playing pretty good man-up defense. Spin move inside. Little dump off for the layup, and good. What a play. St. Peter's gets another score on the board, 7-4. Lauren O'Reilly. Oh, my Lauren, last team to get you points. Got you. I think they got an easy win today. I think Purdue size is the biggest problem that they're going to have. Zach Edey takes it straight to the glass. They cannot stop him. They are going to have to double team. Yeah, I lost mine early. Here comes St. Peter's. So far today, they have not hit that spark that they had in the earlier rounds. Rotating the ball around. Only down 5. Gets it. Oh, there's a turn. Oh, no. Pick back up. There's the deep three. And sunk it. The Peacocks cut the lead to 2. Eric Hunter gets it across the timeline. Mason Gillis on the wing. He's dribbling. There's going to be a foul on the floor. Oh, he called it a charge. I think that had something to do with Shaheen Hollowell in his ear. I don't even know what I have left, Alex. I know I have Duke. Begrudgingly, I have Duke. I really wanted Texas Tech last night. There we go. He's going to get into the lane. He's going to be cut off. There's going to be the deep three again. Uh-oh. It goes off the back of the rim. Oh. Mason Gillis goes up for the rebound, goes down hard. Steve asks Alex, why you got no Final Four teams left? Oh, she took Purdue out. Hey, you know what? Picking a bracket is a fun thing to do. Let Lauren tell you about the way her daughter picked. I think it was Lauren. Hey, Lauren, how's your daughter's bracket in comparison to yours? Thank you guys for being here today. AW in the chat right now. 6 likes, 7 likes. Thank you for that. Let's hit it up and see if we can keep it rolling today. Maybe we get a few more bodies in here. Here we go. Zach Eady's got the ball on the block, puts it up and hard. No good. He's going to draw another foul. And that's going to bring us to our first timeout with Purdue leading by 2. Man, I'll tell you what, the St. Peter's team has a lot of fight. She's not doing good now. Okay. I had to admit, Lauren, I got a great chuckle out of that when you texted me that. Yeah, Alex, I believe if I had to remember correctly, I think I had Duke. I know I had Duke, Iowa, and Baylor, but I can't remember who my fourth was. I guess I can look it up while we're at a commercial break. Hey, by the way, today, just out of curiosity, does the lighting look good? Because I decided not to go with any of my regular bought-in lights and just use the lighting of the basement. It seemed like it looked better. That's awesome, Lauren. I was very upset when Illinois lost. I thought they were probably one of the better teams. Yeah, I never really tried just using the incandescent lighting in here. For some reason, I like the way it looks too. Let's see. What do we got here? I'm still in a tie for third, but I have very little potential for points beyond what I got. Sam is in the lead right now with 52. Tony Kiska has the most opportunity to score the most points. Let's see. I forgot who I had. And that's sad that I picked a bracket and I don't even know who I picked. So I had the bracket correct for the West. I have Arkansas and Duke. I picked that one pretty well. Let's see. Baylor, Iowa. Who did I have up here? Illinois. I had Iowa, Illinois, Baylor, and Duke was my final four. Tim, the Mr. Alley Cat. What's up, my brother? Nice to see you today. We're going to hang out. We're going to watch Cinderella play in the NCAA tournament today. Got you, brother. Well, that was a good pick, Alex. Taking Baylor to lose North Carolina. North Carolina wasn't that good this year. Edie misses the first free throw. They turned it on at the end and played well. So, I mean, you got to go with who's hot. And Edie's got the second one up, and he gets it down. Purdue extends back to a 3-point lead. And in comes Travion Williams. Out goes Zach Edey. Different type of middle player. Here comes St. Peter's across the foul line there. They're going to set up the offense. The shot clock is under 20. So looking, he's got the pick on the other side. They run a 1-4 set. And he goes to the left wing, nothing doing. Rotates it to the right, 9 on the shot clock. Comes to pick and roll. Drives to the baseline, shoots it up, and scores it. The Peacocks cut it to within 1. 10-9. Here comes, I think that's P.J. Thompson out there. He's going to rotate it to Stefanovic. Stefanovic hits Travion Williams, who's just in off the bench, and he immediately turns it over on a tip pass. Here we come the other direction, and it's going to be tipped down. Ball is loose. It's picked up by St. Peter's on the baseline. He gets it back out. They're going to reset the offense out high. Dribble drive, getting inside, looking to spin, puts it up. No good. Good defense by Williams, straight up. Here comes Jaden Ivey back across the timeline. Here we go. Stefanovic for three. Short off the rim, no good. Travion, easy offensive glass. There's the cut to the basket, no good. Travion backs his man back down, turn around, puts up the hook from the right. Not a very good-looking shot by Travion Williams. Very nice-looking defense by St. Peter's. They're coming back the other way with a chance to take the lead. They rotate it down, get it on the baseline. He's going to back his man in. He's got Gillis. He's going to push it off. Throws it over across the wing to nothing. There's a deep three. No good. Defensive rebound tipped over to Ivy. Here comes Purdue. 14:06 to go. And there's the inlet pass to Travion Williams in the middle. He puts it up. Short off the rim again. Travion can't find the range. Here comes St. Peter's back the other way. Got a one-point game. 13:53 to go. St. Peter's has settled in after a pretty hot start. There's a 15-footer, and he hit it. St. Peter's got their first lead of the game. I probably talked smack too soon. Here comes Purdue across the timeline. St. Peter's got the first lead, 11-10. Travion's got it out high, nothing doing. Good defense. There's Gillis for three. No good, off the front iron. Here comes St. Peter's with a chance to extend the lead right now. 13:22 to go. He rotates it around the horn to the left wing. Dribble drive into the pin, free throw and back out for three. No good. Ivy gets the rebound. Here comes Purdue back the other way. Ivy's going all the way. He feeds Williams. Williams gets it back outside to Stefanovic around the horn. There's three by Thompson. Money. Purdue back up by 2, 13-11. And I hope that's P.J. Thompson because I'm trying to remember for sure. Rotate it to the right. Here he comes around the high pick. He gets over the left. There's another deep three attempt by St. Peter's, and he sinks it. 14-13, 12:38 to go. The Peacock faithful are loud. I seen a guy wearing a Carolina jersey cheering for St. Peter's. Everybody wants Cinderella to win. Mason Gillis thinks about a three, hits Thompson, nothing doing. He drives, gets inside the lane, feeds it to Travion, and kicked out of bounds. It's going to go out of bounds. No, should be Purdue basketball. And here comes St. Peter's. Hold up. There you go. Shaheen Holloway just sends in 5 more different subs. Man, I tell you what, dude, it's not my fault. It locks up. Steve Guzman says he wants Cinderella to beat Purdue. Heavy Meadows just up in the chat right now saying I forgot. Thanks, Colin. Appreciate you, bro. Hey, Colin, where's Flash Bash? Here comes St. Peter's, rotates it around the wing. They're rotating a weave offense. Nothing doing out high. They're going to get Thompson with the foul 27 feet away from the basket as we go to a timeout. Yeah, Lauren, I was talking about that earlier. It is National Peacocks Day. Last weekend, it was, or last Thursday, St. Patrick's Day. Time to heat up my dinner. Hey, Alex, did you see Peter last night in that jersey? Wow. Yeah, you know what, Steve? That's really they like that 13 points. The spread in this game, I thought it was a little much too. I thought the spread should be somewhere around 6. Jersey was sweet. Very happy camper. Yeah, I feel like Vegas got the spread really wrong on this game. It's a 13-point spread in favor of Purdue because of Purdue's size advantage. My lighting, Sam? Man, I need to go back and check some things here. Yeah, I went with a little bit softer look today. I thought it looked more natural, but I guess I could be wrong. Is that an Indy this year, Colin? Because I could probably be into doing a day. I don't think I want to spend a whole weekend. Jerry Eeks, I remember your name, I thought, Jerry, but welcome. It is the St. Peter's Purdue game. We're on commercial break right now. As you know, I can't play the audio or video from the game, but I do keep the call and the scoreboard as accurate as possible, as fast as ESPN will update it. But welcome if you're here. Who are you supporting today, Jerry? He said Ohio. Colin, I'd be down to drive if you need a ride. You like Cinderella betting? Yeah, me too. See, I can't go wrong, Jerry, because I like the underdog. I love that type of that feel watching a team that's just well coached play well against teams that they're not supposed to beat. But then I'm a Big Ten fan, and although I'm an IU fan, I want to see the Big Ten do well, and we've got one chance left, so we got Purdue. So either way, I win today. I'm really looking forward to seeing Matt Painter break through and get to a Final Four. He's done a very good job coaching Purdue. But if Cinderella wins again today, it's not going to hurt my feelings much. Mr. Sam, how are you today, sir? All right, there's the inbounds. St. Peter's gets it in. Up at the big guys got up high. They reset near the midcourt. It's going to go around a pick to the right, back to the left wing. Here runs the weave. He gets it to the middle. Gets inside. He's going to penetrate. Back out around the horn. Top of the key. Three. No good off the rim. Rebounded by Purdue. Here they come back the other way. Hunter gives off to Jaden Ivey. He's going to run the point on this play. Jaden Ivey gets inside. Gets cut off. He picks up his dribble. And they feed it into Edey, and there's going to be a foul on Edey's back reaching in. So, Tim, we got two more games this weekend. We got Saturday and Sunday to determine the Final Four teams, and then we go Saturday and Monday in April. St. Peter still holds a 1-point lead. There's the inbound from Stefanovic to Hunter. He's going to dribble around, gets inside the free throw line, back out. There's a three, short off the rim again. Everything Purdue shoots today is coming up short. Here comes St. Peter's. Got it. They rotated to the right wing, overloaded on the right side. There's a turnover. Here comes Ivey. Goes all the way up for the layup. Jaden Ivey takes the lead for Purdue, back up one. St. Peter's is crossing the timeline, down a point. 10:52 to go in the half. Pass over to the right wing. There's the three. Off the pick. No good. Off the back iron. Hard. Here comes Ivey on the rebound. He looks to push it. He's going to slow it up. He's going to pull up from 26. Oh, my God. Jaden Ivey rims one out from 26 feet in transition. It almost went down. 15-14 Purdue. 10:26 to go in the half. Rotates the ball around to the left wing. He's going to get inside. Hits it back out on the right wing. Dribble penetration, trying to get inside. Shoots up the 12-footer. Off the rim, no. Gets his own rebound, pulls it back out and resets. One guard inside four Purdue guys gets his own offensive rebound. Follow your shot. There's dribble penetration. He puts it up. Edie blocks it, and it's going to go out of bounds. It will stay on this end. All right, 10:04 to go, 9 on the shot clock. They're going to get the ball in. There's a three off the inbound pass, no good. And there's a rebound. Here comes Ivy. He's trying to push. Jaden Ivy's trying to take over. He puts it out. There's a shot out from 15 or from 3, and it rims out, no good. Inside rebound, offensive, and there's a foul. Looks like we're going to have 2 shots, and the fouls keep mounting inside on St. Peter's. Houston and Kelvin Sampson, second straight Elite 8 appearance. Duke squeaks by Texas Tech in the last few minutes of the game. Kansas is the only 1 seed remaining, and they play right now against Providence. Free throw is up, and it is good. Alchemy Durham and Providence. That's the other team I want now in the Final Four. I want to see that former IU shooting guard make a Final Four appearance. That would be sweet. Second free throw is up, and it is also good. Purdue extends 17-14. Eric Hunter is going to slightly man press across the timeline as St. Peter sets the offense. Pick to the right wing. They're going to do a little bit of a give and go. There's a deep 3. There he goes. St. Peter's ties it up at 17. Porno Stash makes it. I don't know his name. Eater. Hunter's got the ball out on the right wing. Good defense. He gets some penetration. Gets inside. Nothing doing. Gets cut off. Hits it back out. Rotates it into Edie and gets fouled. Oh, they're going to call Edie for the offensive foul. I feel I can't lose today, guys. It's one of those things. St. Peter's runs some interesting offensive sets to get their three-point shooters open. Doug Eater. He's got it out high. He hits over to top of the key. Set the offense. It's a little 1-4 set with a high pick. He's going to dribble penetrate, trying to get inside. Nothing doing. Feeds it back out. Rotates and starts over. Here we go. He's inside the lane. Back across court and overthrows it out of bounds. Hola, ¿cómo estás? I don't care for Houston. Bad Sports Entitled. Kelvin Sampson, once a crook, probably always a crook. But he is a good coach. He just wasn't IU material. Lower the background a little bit. Sure enough. Keeps the monotony broke up. Here comes Eric Hunter across the timeline. Feeds it inside. They're going to keep pushing Edie. Edie's going to dribble down. He makes a bad pass, and there's another turnover. Here comes St. Peter's on the break. Up to the basket, and no good, but there's going to be a foul. What's up, Coach? What do you think about this St. Peter's team, sir? No real explanation. Didn't play that well all season long, but come together in this tournament. So great story. Kansas leads Providence 4-2 as we go to the free throw line. Free throws up, and it is good. St. Peter's gets back out in front after Purdue got up to a 3-point lead. 4 straight points of their own. Mason Gillis back into the game. Gotta love Cinderella, baby. Second free throw is good. If it had been Cinderella, would have been Murray State or the St. Peter's team, wouldn't have cared. That 10-11 matchup is going to be really interesting coming up tonight. Here comes Eric Hunter across the timeline. St. Peter's guards are relentless on the defensive pressure. Edie gets the ball 23 feet away from the basket. That's not where he's effective. He hands off to Hunter. Hunter's going to the baseline, feeds Edie for the dunk. Give and go. Same play IU uses. Here comes St. Peter's the other way. They're probing out around the perimeter, trying to get inside. There's an 18-foot jump shot. Sunk it. St. Peter's has got a lot of guys that can shoot and dribble penetrate, and that's why they're so dangerous. 21-19, St. Peter's has the lead. Murray just scored his second basket, or his fourth point. And there's a turnover by Purdue. Zach Edey needs to work on his passing skills. Jaden Ivey is not happy. 7:34 to go on the floor. Are we going to a timeout here? So let's see. You go from soft light, seeing that the ring light affects my cabinet back here. Ooh. There's no reflection today. All right, 15 in the house right now. We are at a commercial break. St. Peter's holds a 2-point lead against Purdue. And this is a scrappy team that has excellent guard play. And what do we always talk about during March Madness is guard play, which, who has the best point, who has the, oh my God, absolutely. I will probably pick out a couple maybe the Final Four games for the women's. If it just works out for my schedule, for sure. That would be awesome because I would definitely do that for Colin. St. Peter's has got such an uphill battle to climb today, but they've got Edey and Travion Williams turning the ball over and not shooting well thus far in the game, which is the reason why they're in the game. So I'm really impressed with this team. I feel like, yeah, they are. They won the last. We're getting close. Look at that bad donkey. You talking about my inflamed whale or inflamed dolphin? That's hilarious. Oh, yeah, I forgot that I was wearing kind of my skivvies around here today. It was kind of cold outside today, and I got a stupid new light fixture that they sent the wrong Allen wrench to put it together, and I don't have the right one for some reason. The one I'm missing out of my set. Can women even play basketball? There's a chick at Iowa this year that was absolute me. Oh, I got you. There you go. But I figured I would got that one, Colin. But women do play basketball, Tim. The girl at Caitlin Clark from Iowa this year was outstanding. I actually enjoyed it. Yep. Here we go. There's the inbound. Puts it up. He goes to put it up, and Eric Hunter is playing some really good in-your-face defense. They rotated around. They're going to get into the lane. There he goes up for the layup, and good. St. Peter's has got a 4-point lead here in the first half. Providence and Kansas is 4-4 tied, 14:39 to go over on TBS. Jaden Ivey's got the ball out high. There's a pick. Travion gets it. Ivey from 15. Everything Purdue shoots today is short. What does that mean? Yeah, she's bad, dude. Caitlin Clark, she has got very good court awareness. There's the 13-footer. No, he passes out. There's the 12-footer. No good. Here comes Purdue on the fast break. 3-on-2. Gives it over to the left wing. Stefanovic for three. Buried it. Transition basket for Purdue. Cuts the lead back to 1. We're 6:30 to go in the half. No, man, they are not shooting well. So, you're going to talk about how these games go. The last 5 minutes of the first half, the first 5 minutes of the second half. Let's see where we're at when we get to the 5-minute mark. There's a tip pass by Eric Hunter. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay on this end with St. Peter's. All right, here we go. Ready to the inbound, the pass, going to rotate it out and start their offense. They've only got 10 on the shot clock. They're going to have to go. Here we go. He's going to dribble drive to the left. He looks, step back three. No good off the rim. They're going to get the foul. It's going to go against St. Peter's, and St. Peter's is amassing a lot of fouls in this first half. Here comes Hunter across the timeline. Purdue's playing very good defense without fouling a lot. Ivy's got it out high, 18 on the shot clock. He's on go mode. He gets blocked. Here comes St. Peter's back the other way, looking to penetrate. They hold up, pull it back out. Feed over for three in the corner. Hard off the back rim, no good. Travion outlets to Hunter. Here we're coming back the other way. Purdue's got the ball. 5:32 to go in the half. Mason Gillis calling for it on the left wing. He's going to get it. Looking to feed Travion down on the block. Travion's got the ball on the block. Rupert's on his back. He's going to dribble in. Going to put up the little baby hook. He gets it blocked, but right to Mason Gillis. Puts it up, and he gets his shot affected. He's going to draw a foul. Coach Hollowell's ticked. Matt Painter looks ticked. Very physical game out there today. Jaden Ivey got his stuff stuffed. Dude, we could talk football all day. Got to get Alex up in here to run one so we can go through all of it. It just keeps getting it's the trickle effect downhill. Once it started, it starts out slow and then it just kind of catapults. Now we're into a whole new era of what this free agency looks like. Everybody's playing dodgeball with Baker Mayfield. Nobody wants to give Cleveland what they want. Free throws are good. Purdue's back up by 1. They're going to be forced to either release him or keep him disgruntled. It's going to be funny. There's the alley-oop and the dunk for St. Peter's. Oh, my God, the alley-oop from 26 feet. Couldn't have been thrown any better. 25-24. St. Peter's back up in top. Here we go back the other way. Thompson feeds it in. Here goes Gillis. Stefanovic for three. And it's buries it. Purdue goes back up by 2. Talked about this last 5 minutes. 3-2 so far, Purdue. Sasha has got 9 points in this game. Very much a steadying force for Purdue from the perimeter. Here we go. They get it down on the block to Rupert. Rupert's got Travion. He goes right around him. Tipped pass over in the corner. Eater gets it. He's going to rotate it in. Getting ready to put – he's got a one-on-one inside. Puts it up, and no good. Travion controls the rebound. Here comes Jaden Ivey the other way. Here comes Purdue. 27-25, 4:11 to go in the half. Jaden Ivey gets the double team, and he makes a bad pass. Travion doesn't work, and here comes St. Peter's on the fast break. And, oh, my God, 3 guys fighting for the ball. And St. Peter's will have 22 on the shot clock. Purdue looks upset. JP! Purdue, and there's the give and go. He gets inside. Rupert throws it up, and he hits it. Oh, my God. Rupert throws it in. Yeah, that'll be a trip. 27 all. St. Peter's going to the free throw line. 3:46 to go here after the timeout. Let's see. Baker will be in Detroit or Seattle. I don't know, man. Look, if I was a GM in the NFL right now, I would look at Baker Mayfield and think, I don't want the headache. That's the other way I can call it. I don't want the headache. I don't know. Tomlin really he likes what he got, but if he could improve for not a lot of money, he's going to. Hey, JP, I hate to tell you, I don't think anybody wants to go play at Carolina right now. Not until they figure out whether or not Matt Rule's going to be that coach or not. Because they really screwed up signing Sam Darnold's fifth-year option. They could have cut him after last year, and they could have been in a really good spot to go after somebody, but they didn't. They went ahead and gave him his fifth-year option, and he just hasn't panned out. Carolina, I'm going to say Baker would probably rather play in the Canadian Football League a la Johnny Manziel than go to Carolina right now. They just don't have any direction down there. Baseball season in 2 weeks. Go Braves. Jerry, I would be all fired up for baseball with you right now, but my Reds played, I don't know, what do you want to call it, dime store baseball this year and saved all this money on salary. Got a couple has-been free agents to look like they're trying to win. But they're just going to be bottom tier, and it's going to be very hard for me to watch. I do, during baseball season, have a great giveaway still to do for baseball. I have a Marty Brenneman signed baseball that's going to go out at some point in time. I just hope the Reds decide to go with the youth movement this year. Let Lodolo pitch. Let Hunter Green pitch. Bring up the 20-year-old shortstop. And just let these young guys go. I really hope for that. Because if not, I'm going to hate baseball this year, and I love baseball. Big-time Reds fan. Free throw is missed to try to complete the three-point play. 3:42 to go. Here comes Eric Hunter across the timeline running the point. I got to give the guard play a little bit of an edge right now to St. Peter's today. They have done a very good job of not turning it over and defending. Travion's got it 12 foot away. He's going to try to work his man in. He's going to get him inside the paint. He's going to do the little turnaround, puts it up off the glass, and he gets the roll. Travion Williams gets his first basket, I believe. Purdue's back up to 3:15 to go. Here we come back across the timeline. Edert's got it. They're going to run the weave out high. They feed it down to the left free throw line. He's going to dribble drive all the way to the basket. Puts it up, no good. Travion Williams with good position in there, gets a defensive rebound. Here comes Eric Hunter up the left side. He's going to go around a pick from Travion, work his way into the paint, back out to Mason Gillis, who's going to drive, puts up the 8-footer, in and out, no good, controlled by Rupert for St. Peter's, and they come back the other way. Back and forth we go. Rupert gets it to Nefeo. He's got it out high to Edert. Edert over to Lee. Lee's going to dribble drive. He's going to try to get around, nothing doing. Hits it back over to Nefeo. Nefeo to Edert. Edert's going to drive. He's going to get inside. He puts it up, and no good. Mason Gillis clears the rebound. Here comes Eric Hunter up the left side. Hunter's going to bring it in up. He's going to clear everybody out, step the offense. Hits Travion on the block. Travion's got the ball. He's got Rupert on his back. He's going to dribble drive. He's going to keep his dribble going. He's going to work him in. That's a flop. And there's the layup. Rupert flopped. Flop warning goes to St. Peter's, and that was a bad play that cost him 2 points. There are they. Mason Gillis is the recipient of an easy layup there. Kansas has got a 7-point lead on Providence earlier. That's a low-scoring game. 13-6, 10:26 to go. 2:03 to go. Purdue is up 4. Purdue is extending right now. They are imposing their will a little bit. Lee has got the ball. Oh, that's not Lee. He's got the ball out high. He feeds over to Eater. Eater's going to go around the pick. He's going to try to get inside. Picks up his dribble. Starts it back out high. Penetration. There's going to be a reach-in foul on P.J. Thompson. And that will be Purdue's 15th foul. I love Nolan Arenado, man. He's a good ball player. Here comes the inbound for St. Peter's. They're nothing doing. They get it to Nefeo. He's going to come out high, 19 on the shot clock. And there is going to be a foul there. I think they're going to get some kind of an illegal pick or illegal screen. Oh, yeah, he extended his leg out on the pick. So that's the 18th foul. Nefeo, I can't say his name correctly, goes to the bench with 2 fouls. And that should be, here we come in the other way. Eric Hunter gets across the timeline. 1:35 to go. A basket here from Purdue would be huge. They get it to Travion out near the block. He's going to dribble drive, try to get inside. He's going to push his way in, puts it up, no good. Great defense by number 24 for St. Peter's, who gets the glass. Here they come back the other way. St. Peter's needs a basket. Getting ready to put it up. No, nothing doing. He sets it out high, down under 18 on the shot clock. 1:07 on the game clock. He's going to drive. Puts up the shot. No good. And a rebound by Mason Gill. No, that was Eric Hunter on the rebound. He saved it. P.J. Thompson outlets to overthrows it. Purdue had another opportunity to get another quick, easy basket there, but yeah, I got thoughts on the whole Deshaun Watson thing, in the city that hates him already. Yeah, I got thoughts. Here we go across the timeline. They set their offense. Eater's got it at the top of the key. He's got Sasha on him. They're going to try to pull. Nope. And he stepped back 3. Short off the rim, no good. Everything is short for everybody. Eric Hunter controls. 35 seconds. Matt Painter says slow it down. They're going to run this shot clock down here. Purdue has played a very efficient half. They have not dominated this game, but they're very efficient in scoring. Oh, what a pass by Travion Williams to Stefanovic. 17 on the shot clock. Here we go. 36-point lead. Here comes St. Peter's. This is what they didn't need. Here he comes. Going to work her way around the side. Looking for a shot. 3, 2, 1. He's going to put it up. And he gets it at the buzzer to cut the lead to 4 at halftime. 33-29. Purdue leads at the half. Dude, that's straight up. That's a good half of basketball. Excellent half of basketball. A lot of things did not work out. Oh, that's the thing right there, and here's the thing. Let me ask you guys a question, and tell me how you really think about it as we've reached halftime here. Deshaun Watson so far has been basically cleared of any criminal activity in all these cases of sexual misconduct. So the fact, to what I feel like he played 20 some odd women into doing things, and then maybe made empty promises or whatnot. But if there's nothing criminal there, what did he do wrong? I mean, other than, we're not talking about lack of morality here. We're just talking about if there's no criminal charges to be, that are going to stick, if they can't file criminal charges, he took advantage of a woman. Not advantage, that's a bad choice of words. But he had a sexual relationship with women and it didn't pan out the way they want, so they sued him. I don't know. I'm really curious to how that really plays out and how it's really going to work in these civil cases. But so far, these women organizations are all against the dude. And it doesn't really, it's really hard to say that he's done anything other than have a good time at somebody else's expense. Careful. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know what the charges are, but it's been one of those things that it's been. I gotta say that all things slime on both sides. Yeah, we actually thought, Coach, that Houston kind of, there was some wrongdoing there, trying to figure it, trying to make this look, or trying to make this go. I don't know how it all really went. It's really, when you ask for the trade, that's when all this stuff came up, and it's really hard to say what's actually true. But I just feel like it's really, really difficult to sit and keep badgering somebody, and when Karl Malone, no, bro. A little bit about Deshaun right here. That's hilarious, though. I just don't know where it's all really stemming from. It seems like some of it's a smear job, and when the guys proclaimed his innocence. I mean, look at Trevor Bauer. He doesn't have anything against him, but they basically taken him out. There's nothing that he done that was criminally wrong there. I don't know. I feel like it just feels that everything feels dirty. We got some great college basketball that has come through in this tournament so far this year. There's a lot of teams that are playing solid, and it's going to be a great finish to the tournament. We will probably pick a few more games. Like I said, I'm just glad to be able to come on today and do this one. I agree, Alex. I listen to a lot of the NFL talk radio, and that's all it is right now. It's the female fan base from Cleveland is outraged that they would even trade for him. But you got to think, these teams all did their due diligence and their own investigation. There was more private investigators hired for this stuff than you can shake a stick at. Yeah, no doubt. You know what? It seems like we ought to settle this. We need to settle this on like Judge Judy, right? I mean, it's made for TV drama. Well, nobody's been paid a nickel yet, Nathan, and I think that's the point. I believe that he is going to go down kicking. He's going to go down kicking and screaming. Yeah, no doubt. Hey, some of the most beloved players of all times can be murderers, and it just is what it is. You know what? And he stuck to that. I got to say that if he probably knows whether or not he's done anything wrong or not. Except the NFL is probably going to suspend him. Uh, that's right. You know what? If it costs you in the long run, go for it. I mean, he collected a whole year's salary just sitting on the sidelines last year, so he's money ahead. Wait a second. Wait a second. Baker Mayfield is the epitome of drama queen. I don't think this. I think Deshaun Watson has less drama than this Baker Mayfield stuff. I really do. I don't think Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield could be playing for anybody in the NFL right now if he would have done one thing this whole season: keep his trap shut. Can you just be gracious and be an NFL quarterback? Can you be happy that you were the number one pick and just stand behind that? He had an excuse. He was hurt. He shouldn't have played hurt. Because when you play hurt and you lose, all they see is that you lost. Baker can't shut up. A funny but true meme. That's good. Let me see what it is. Oh, finally got my phone charged today. Where did you send it, Alex? Because all I see is your parlay ticket for this game. Joey B will do everybody a favor. Hey, silently, yeah. Only thing I have a problem with is Cleveland gave him a fully guaranteed contract. No, JB, it's 20. It's going to be cold tonight. I don't know what the temperature is right now. Let me check my phone. It's in the low 40s right now, and I know that sounds nice to you because you're up in BC. It's actually warmer than what I thought it was going to be. It's going to be 28 in the morning when I get up. Nice to see you, my friend. You know what? Like I said, we were talking Indiana basketball earlier. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Yeah, that's so true. Yeah, and that's definitely worth mentioning. Look at last year when Miami was hot, when Brian Flores was hot on trying to get Deshaun Watson down there ready to hand it out. Did you hear Tua Tagovailoa giving his goodbye speech to the people of Miami, crying about it? No, he was hurt and he played hurt, but he persevered, kept his mouth shut, did his job, and guess what? He got rewarded this year when they got the new quarterback that's going to stand behind him, and now they went all in. Miami's all in with their team. They went and got Tyreek Hill. That's right, isn't it? Yeah, Tyreek Hill. They've got a wide receiver crew that's great, and now and now he's being rewarded with an opportunity. Now, does that bring more pressure to Miami this year for Tua? Absolutely, because he has no excuse. They got Teron Armstead on the line. They've got no excuse not to win. So he's going to have to produce, or they're going to be hunting for a quarterback next year, and that's okay. But you know what? That's the kind of pressure you want with a good team behind you, with a coach that's standing there. There's no way Brady's going to Miami, I don't think, because of all the recruiting he did to keep people in Tampa Bay. I know that I don't believe it. I mean, I don't believe he'll go there. But if he does, it'd be hilarious for him to double cross that coach. That would be kind of funny. Yeah. The problem is that now Miami's got probably the most prolific short to mid-range game. All they're going to have to prove is that somebody can throw the long ball down there, and they will have the offense that can do it. Yeah, the manner in which that the talks started happening and that they've happened before, I hope it's just over dramatization of what's really happening, because when when Tom Brady calls those guys and tries to get them there to play. Yeah, you know what? That would have been sweet, Alex. But you know what? I look at Kansas City and the fact that, they've got the quarterback. What they need is speed, and they need somebody that can catch the ball. And they've got most everything they need on the wideouts. They need one wide receiver from a draft. And Scantling is a good receiver as well. Ronald Jones as well. I don't know if I go. I love what Jerick McKinnon was doing at the end of the year for KC. Dude, that AFC West is going to be a dogfight this year. It is going to be the ugliest looking stuff you've ever seen. It's going to be blood on the field every week. This whole AFC is going to be something to behold. Every team that's tried has gotten better. Look at even the Colts. The Colts are probably an 11-5 team, 11-6. Yeah, Jerick McKinnon was starting to play really good ball in that offense at the end of the year, and he is dynamite fast. Did they cut Dan Sorensen, or did he get traded? I didn't know that. Oh, really? The Saints problem. Yeah, I feel the Chiefs did the right thing. That kind of money for Tyreek was too much. You can't double anyone. I really I can name a couple, of receiving cores that are the same way. It just depends on how they get the ball delivered. If you have good Derek Carr on the field, you're going to be tough to stop. I love Miami's receiving core. Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill, Gesicki at the tight end. Plus, they got running backs. We're talking about a lot of good AFC teams. Dan Sorensen, Tim. He was the Chiefs' either safety or cornerback that got traded to New Orleans. I know you say that, Nathan, about the quarterback in Miami, but here's the thing. As a starter, Tua is 13-8 as a starter. That's a pretty good record. In 21 starts, 13 wins. I mean, and he's not started with the offensive line that he's got this year. Unless that coach's schemes are going to be, San Francisco's offensive schemes were pretty fantastic this year. I think Miami's going to have a winning record with whoever quarterbacks. That's it. You're right, Alex. I mean, it's hard not to buy into taking the best tackle in the game off of free agency, top 2 receiver in the game, and just really plugging a lot of pieces into that offense, with the decent running backs. I just feel like that you're right. As it stands right now, Miami's in a really good spot. And you know what? Right now, here's the thing. I still think Buffalo is, going to win that division, but Miami and New England are pretty close. because they both got young quarterbacks. Yeah, and Kansas City got rewarded with some picks. Chargers are worthy of hype. They had an offense that could cut through anybody last year, and now they've beefed up their defense, because you got to in that division. That AFC West is a nightmare, bro. Straight up. Kansas City will retool in this offseason. They will draft, which they've always been good at doing. Yeah, no doubt. That's a really good turnaround. Wow. I mean, it's possible. I can say right now it's possible for any one of our favorite teams to miss the playoffs next year. One wrong injury, one wrong this, and you can be 10 losses deep. Well, when we get into schedules and stuff, but if Deshaun Watson doesn't have a long suspension, Cleveland's got a good opportunity, just as good opportunity as Cincinnati to win that division. I don't think Pittsburgh is going to be dominant, but Pittsburgh will find a way to win games. They don't even know how to tie a game correctly. That's funny. We've got so much good stuff to talk about in the AFC this year. Which team's gonna fall off the most? I mean, yeah, that's it. I agree wholeheartedly with that. And I was really glad when I saw how they got their offensive linemen. They didn't give the big deal. They got the extra year out of them that to lessen the blow of it, and they spent a good amount of money. It's put up or shut up time. I mean, honestly, their receivers and quarterbacks, they've got about 2 years to win 2 to 3 years to win a Super Bowl to be intact. And if they don't win it in that time frame, then it's going to probably be a nightmare. Right now, Pittsburgh looks like the weak link in that division, and that's hard to say because, they got to the playoffs with Roethlisberger. Yeah, I see that being a possibility, Nathan. It just really depends on if the quarterback matures for the Jets. Honestly, I think he's got potential, but who's another? Patriots have been quiet so far. Oh, for sure. Yeah, the Ravens, that I don't even know what that's going to be like because, the Ravens could be the team that falls out in that division this year as well. Alex's statements, talking about Lamar Jackson have always been pretty accurate. Lamar Jackson goes from MVP and now he's playing, he's playing it out. He's representing himself and hasn't signed his long-term deal yet. He's betting on the big contract that he may or may not get or deserve after this season. I would love to see that, Steve, as well. I don't care which way this game turns out today. We've been in. It's gonna be fun to watch this second half. These half times are really long during this tournament as well. We should be about ready to start. Where are you from, Steve? Yeah, that was what Joe Flacco did, Alex. I mean, and Joe Flacco got a Super Bowl and then got paid. Dude, that's awesome, Steve. I like Las Vegas would be a fun place to visit. I haven't had an opportunity to go there. Alex and I, we work in a casino in Indiana. Man, you know what? I was thinking that earlier, Coach. I mean, he's got the play experience. He's got a very good demeanor on the sideline, and he coaches pretty efficiently. I bet you he gets an offer. That dude, Ian Eagle, has been around forever and has never really been a top name guy. This St. Peter's set of guards is really good. Zach Edey, with his size, if he could just stay in the game. And by the way, thank you guys for hanging out today. It's always a lot of fun to be in here. Weather's just getting ready to break, and it should be spring here for a good while, and we're going to enjoy it. Make sure you get over and just check out. Make sure you keep up with the content by hitting the bell. Alex is going to be putting up them shorts again. Here we start the second half. And the Peacocks start running the weave. They get it over to the left wing. They feed it down to the block. Mason Gillis in tow. He's going to come into the middle. He's going to feed the cutting Rupert, and he misses the layup, and Edey loses it out of bounds. It's going to go right back to St. Peter. North Carolina, UCLA, Iowa State, Miami. Here comes the inbound. He gets it in, hands it off, 19 on the shot clock. 19:42 to go. Purdue's up 4. Hits over the top of the key, rotates it around to the wing. Wing goes with the spin move up and in on the back. The glass, what a pretty move. Cuts it to a 2-point lead, and now St. Peter's is going to press a little bit. There comes the cutoff. Gets it across the timeline, and here comes Jaden Ivey. DeFeo's got 2 tonight, and Ivy's going to get into the lane, and they're going to call a foul on Jaden Ivey here. That's the first basket for DeFeo. All right, here we go. 2-point ball game. St. Peter's got an opportunity to tie here. Let me get my scoreboard, make sure that it's staying correct. And it looks like I missed something. Providence only put up 17 points in the first half to Kansas. What the heck is going on? Here comes Eric Hunter back the other way. Here he comes across the timeline. 19:04 to go. Rotates out Stefanovic. He's got at the top of the key. He feeds Edey inside. Edey's got his man. He's got a size advantage over Rupert. Jaden for 3. Short off the front rim. He was a little deep. That's going to be Purdue basketball, I think. But they say no. Going back the other way to the Peacocks. Chicken wings are always an option, bro. I got a bunch of them in there. I got to get cut up and get made. Here we go. Coming across the timeline. 2-point ball game, 33-31. Gets inside. He's going to take a 15-footer. Hard off the back rim, but he gets a sweet roll. Tie ball game. St. Peter's ties it right back up as we go in. Here comes Eric Hunter across the timeline. St. Peter's is going to start believing if you don't beat them down. Jaden Ivey gets inside, makes a sloppy pass. Lucky for Eric Hunter to be there. Gets it into Edie inside. And there is another foul on Rupert inside, up on Edie's back. Jim, what's up, bro? Nice to see you, my friend. Thank you guys for being in. If you haven't done so yet, please smash the like button. Rupert goes to the bench with 3 fouls. That is a huge loss right now for St. Peter's. Edie gets the ball on the block. He's got a definitive size advantage. He's going to put it up, and no good. And it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to go back the other way. Mason Gillis knocked it out. Heck yeah. Let's go. Here comes the Peacocks looking to take the lead. Gets into the lane. He's going to put up the floater, and he hits it. Peacocks score the first 6 in the second half. And there's a steal. Oh, there is a foul on the inbound pass. DeFeo's going to get called for the foul. I don't know if I can say his name right. He hadn't scored in the first half. Dude, I'm all in for that, Steve. Go, bro. St. Peter's has got the 2-point lead. Steve's got $2,000. Come on, St. Peter's. Let's help Steve Guzman get his money. Got the ball out high, dribbles it off his knee. Purdue is not looking fluid right now. They get the ball in on Edie inside. He's going to put up the 12-footer. He gets blocked. Zach Edie gets blocked by a much smaller defender. St. Peter's has got the ball back, and they're coming back the other way. Here we go. Looking to get inside. It's going to penetrate. There's going to be a foul called. Oh, that Stefanovic fouled the point guard before the pass. Got it. I seen it now. Oh. Here comes Purdue off the miss. Back the other way. 16:58 to go. Eric Hunter will take a 3. Off the rim, no good. Not a really good looking shot there, but he was wide open. Here comes the lead for St. Peter's. He's going to get inside. He feeds out. Oh, I'm sorry. Feeds the lead. They look the same. And here we go back the other way. Here comes Jaden Ivey. Oh, that's Eric Hunter. Eric Hunter running the court. Puts it up. No good. Edie gets the rebound. Back out to Hunter. Around the horn to Ivey. Ivey's going to drive. Feeds it back out to Stefanovic for 3. Short off the rim. Offensive rebound on Eric Hunter. He will reset. Gillis has got it. Rotates it to Ivey. Ivey's looking to feed. Now here comes the pick from Edie. Ivey's going to go around it. And he's going to get – there's going to be a reach-in foul on St. Peter's. That's the 4th team foul in less than 4 minutes. Sam, it is low. I turned it way down. Hey, it can't be that loud. All right, we got some substitutions going on here. St. Peter's got the 2-point lead. Inbound pass to Ivey in the corner. Rotates it around the horn. Hunter's got it at the top of the key. He feeds Stefanovic for 3. No good. Stefanovic's shot doesn't look as pure as it did in the first half. He fired that one really quick. Man, I'm telling you, we're coming back the other way. And Purdue has not scored yet in this second half. 6-0 run to start the half for the Peacocks on National Peacock Day. And I missed the foul there as I was looking at the chat. Let's see, what is that? Ever hear? Sour smog balls. Yeah, DeFeo or I don't know how to say his name, Alex. Yeah, I'll try anyway. I did that sour pickleball, Nathan. That was a trip. Also did the Quaker Steak and Lube. Their hot wings. And that is a nightmare. The one chip challenge several times. We like punishing ourselves. I got some hot sauce upstairs I got to finish making. It's been in the fermenter for a year. It's going to be hot. IU School of Shooting. Indiana's going to look much different next year. Yeah, I'm willing. I mean, I tend to love to punish myself, Alex. It seems to be a lot of fun. Ethan really screwed up on the Quaker Steak and Lube, though. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Sam says St. Peter's is going to win. Right now, Purdue looks way out of sorts, and they have not found, teams that play good defense and have solid guard play tend to do well in the NCAA tournament. Why this? What? Lauren, did you watch any of those videos? College basketball will be over after this tournament. Yes, sir. And I would love to just say that I'm going to migrate right into the USFL or baseball. But baseball did nothing but make me mad. I love baseball. You don't even know. Baseball was actually my best game growing up. IU's got a solid point guard coming in. Xavier Johnson's coming back. And we're going to start looking at the transfer portal to see what else they drum up. And that's just it because everybody's jumped into it. Hey, the Demonade from the Doom right now is awesome. St. Peter's extends the three with the free throw. Demonade. Try the Demonade. And the second free throw is also good. Biggest lead of the game for St. Peter's at 4. Purdue is in a danger spot here. They cannot afford to get down. Here we come across the timeline. They barely make the 10-second line. Ivy has to bring the ball across. Hunter's back up high. Relentless guards for St. Peter's. Purdue's 0 for 6 for the half. They're looking to get something. 10 seconds on the shot clock, and they haven't run a bit of offense. Picks up his dribble out high. 6, 5. Travion Williams is 26 foot from the basket. 3, 2, 1. Ivy from 27. Airballed it. Shot clock violation. Don't know on Trace yet. I would suspect. I don't even know yet. That team is going to look way different next year. Two years in right field. And he gets to the basket before the shot. I'm going to call it now. This game comes down to, they haven't scored a single point. This game will come down to foul shooting late in this game. Here comes the inbound. He gets it in. It's going to roll around the side. There comes the pick and roll. He was looking to shoot, but there's going to be a foul. And they're going to call 3-second violation on St. Peter's. Oh, Eder went out of bounds, and you can't be the first one to touch it after you've been completely out of bounds. There's the inbound. Purdue is 0 for 7, 3 turnovers, and 4 fouls. Not looking good. And Eric Hunter better watch pushing off, driving across the lane like that. 20 on the shot clock. Here comes Jaden Ivey, gets his pocket picked, and there's going to be – he knocks it out of bounds. It's going to be St. Peter's ball with a 4-point lead. Damn, Sam, you're no. And I don't understand this Purdue team, by the way. They are so full of talent, but they just go through long, dry spells. Ivy looks horrible today. He's lowering his draft stock, that's for sure. 8-0 run to start this half. 10-0 run if you go back to the last half. So St. Peter's has scored the last 10 points. Yeah, that's just it. The guard play is what's killing them right now. They're not even getting to use the size advantage in the post like they did in the first half, to help kind of stem the tide going inside out. St. Peter's is not letting them get the ball to the post. Guards are turning the ball over. They could not have played a worse start to this half. It's going to be interesting if Purdue cannot get off the hump here. And Jaden Ivey doesn't look good. They have no answer right now for the defense of these guards. Right as it stands right now, I don't see Purdue doing anything to, cement their way into this win. They had a great game plan coming in. They carried it to a 4-point lead in the first half, at the end of the half, but Cinderella. Well, Kent Sterling he is ever the optimist for Indiana sports. Kent Sterling, I love to death, by the way. I love his perception on a lot of things, and I definitely trust a lot of what comes out of his mouth. But the resilience of this St. Peter's team and the fact that they're well coached and they have a great guard play really makes them a tough out. If Purdue was exploiting, if Purdue could exploit their weakness, and that's the other thing, people look at things, they see things one way. They don't always see it the other. Alex is one that always, even though we got the ball inbound. Here we go. They're probing. There's a steal, but it gets kicked out of bounds by Eric Hunter, and it's going to go back to Purdue. It's going to go off of Murray's foot. He's out there shaking his head. Hunter with the tipped ball. Ken Sterling is super smart. He looked at numbers with Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz was a locker room cancer. Don't care what anybody says. He wanted to play hero ball, and he's not a hero. Jaden Ivey's got it out high. He's trying to get some dribble penetration. Puts it up, and Jaden Ivey finally scores a layup. Oh, we laughed about it. This team can ball, okay? Absolutely. They got great guard play, even 6-7 deep. It's going to drive to the lane, puts it up off the glass. Travion gets the rebound. Here comes Purdue back the other way. Stefanovic for three. Short off the rim, tipped out to Ivy. Travion's got it on the block. He has not been successful there today. Puts up the baby hook and gets the roll, ties it up. I'm with you, JB. That's exactly how I feel. All right, we got a tie ball game, 37-all. Purdue has stopped the run. Let's see if they can play some defense now. Trying to get around Ivy inside, nothing doing. Hits it over to Eater at the top of the key. He's got Hunter in tow. He's going to get to the lane, puts it up, and he's blocked by Williams. Williams feeds Ivy. Here we're going to come back the other direction. Purdue's got a chance to retake the lead. Ivy goes around a pick. He picks up his dribble and feeds over to Stefanovic at the top of the key. Stefanovic hits it down to Travion at the free throw line. He spin moves, and he's going to pick up a foul, and it's going to be the 15th foul on St. Peter's. It is not going to be long, and we're going to be shooting free throws. And I'm telling you, whoever shoots the best free throw percentage in this half is going to win. Here comes the inbound to Travion. He's got the clear out on the right, on the left side. He's going to back his guy in, looking to pick up another foul, puts up the baby hook and scores it. Purdue back up to a 6-0 run in the last minute and a half. Here we come back the other way. If they're going to get the ball on the block, St. Peter's can't compete down low. Picks up his dribble. He's going to hit Eater. Eater has it out high. Feeds it over to the right wing. There's some dribble penetration trying to get inside. He loses it. Goes to the other guard on the left wing. Feeds over to the wing for three. No good. Ball is not going down. Here comes Jaden Ivey after the Travion rebound. Ivey's going to look to penetrate. He's going to get to the glass. He feeds Travion. Puts it up and in. Travion with the circus shot. Purdue is now up 4. St. Peter's needs a timeout, and they do call it to stem this run. You know, you're right, Kay. Nobody gave – not even today. Not even after those 2 games they won in such a fashion. They didn't give any love today. Some of them are bottles that I found. There's a very great assortment back there. I move things around depending upon which channel I'm on. So I moved some of my metal detecting hats down, and then you look up on my mantle, and I moved over my IU and my football stuff. I bounce it back and forth depending upon which channel I'm doing. But yeah, I've got a couple books in there. One's a history book for the state of Kentucky and picture. Another is an ancient book of buckles. That's for the metal detecting stuff. I got a Civil War storyteller book. I use it as a reference book for battles in states and places to look to go dig. Some of the bottles I found on the top shelf. Some of the bottles are like the one over on the right. There is a beer bottle from a German beer that I drank. There's a liquor bottle from my place of business, and then I got some awards. I started putting my Mountain Dew collectible bottles in there. Them are really cool. JB, I have a Spanish half real. It's definitely 1700s. It's one of my best finds. Silver $50 that I wear around my neck. I love it. All kinds of stuff. I got a silver plated artillery button from the 1830s. It's an officer's coat button. Yeah, lots of stuff. Fireplace video around Christmas time. I love this. I love my setup down here. I'm really going to extend on it. I slowly keep adding to it. One of these days I'll take everybody on a tour, but I've added definitely some new lighting. I've got some new LEDs that are ceiling mount that are over here. I've got my whole TV ensemble over there for the sports, the 55-inch. And my new computer is on its way, so I will have enough. I'll be updated. It finally shipped. 1910 Coke bottle. That's really cool. Check these out, though. Well, I know that I'm wearing my skivvies today, but it's okay. Back in the day, for a little while, Mountain Dew came out with a collectible series of aluminum bottles. Yeah, Sam, I got a lot of stuff that's got value. I've got a whole bunch of silver coins. But anyway, Mountain Dew came out with these series of aluminum bottles, and they let different artists decorate them. And I collected the whole set. For example, here's one with the NASCAR theme from Martinsville. And these are all, art submissions by people. It's just stuff that I've collected over the years. And that cabinet back there is going to be who I am. Skizzies that might go viral. Yeah, it could be. It was cold today. St. Peter's got the ball out high. He's going to try to get around into the lane, and he loses it. And he's going to get a foul call here. Both teams are committing lots of fouls. I've got everyone that Mountain Dew produced that year, Lauren. I have a few spares as well. I'm not sure which one. If I have a spare NASCAR bottle, I'd be glad to send it to you. Here comes the inbound. 20 on the shot clock. He gets it in, looks for the quick three. He's going to drive, shoot the 12-footer, buries it. There is the end of that run. St. Peter's cuts it back to 2 with 11:38 to go. They're going to press. Eric Hunters picks up his dribble out high, gets the ball across the timeline, hits Travion at the three-point line. He's going to try to drive his man. Rupert's on him. He's got position, puts it up and in. Travion Williams is coming to life. So is Jaden Ivey. Purdue's back to a 4-point lead. Here we come back the other direction. Lee's running the point. No matter what happens in this game today, St. Peter's has put up a valiant effort. There's the 15-footer by Lee. Short off the rim, no good. Ivy controls. St. Peter's looks a little bit flat right now. Jaden Ivey's going to pull back for three. No good. That was a little bit early on the shot, but here comes St. Peter's back the other way, looking to push. Gets it inside DeFeo, out to the wing. There's going to be a charge called. He airballed the three, by the way. That's his fourth foul. Also, that's St. Peter's sixth. The next foul will put Purdue in the bonus. I don't see any. Stefanovic gets the call there. May have been a little bit of a flop. Defo. I'm sorry I pronounced his name wrong. Absolutely, Lauren. I think I may. I've got them in a box. I just started unboxing them today. Get across the timeline. Jaden Ivey gets it across. He is going to get it back up high. Eric Hunter's going to set the offense with 20 to go. Here goes Hunter to the left wing, looking to feed Travion on the block. He's got Rupert on his back, he's had his way with this half. Got him in foul trouble. He's going to get him down low. He's nowhere to go. He's going to put up the 8-footer. No good. It's going to go out of bounds off Purdue back to St. Peter's. 10-16 on the clock. St. Peter's basketball. And Travion's going to go back to the bench at this point, and they're going to bring Zach Edey back in. The St. Peter's bench looks a little bit they look a little bit down right now with Indefo with 4 and Rupert with 3. Rupert's on the floor. They can't handle much more foul trouble right now. Here we go. Into the corner, looking for three. He's going to put it up and sinks it. Peacock's cut the lead to 1. P.J. Thompson's in to run the point. Gets it off to Ivy. They're still trapping on the press. Jaden Ivey's going to get to the basket. Gets it out into the corner for three from Mason Gillis. No good. Airballs it. Tips it back out to Stefanovic. Stefanovic resets the offense to P.J. Thompson. Thompson's got it out high. He's going to rotate to Ivy. Ivy feeds inside to Gillis, and what's the call going to be? Looks like there's going to be a foul. Looks like Mason Gillis is going to go to the free throw line. Tempers are starting to flare a little bit. Zach Edey puts his body in between it to not let it escalate. Big guy. What's up, MH? Please what, sir? 44-42 Purdue. 9:34 to go after the free throw goes down. Purdue will be in the bonus the rest of the half. This is a danger zone right now for St. Peter's. Fouls are starting to mount up. Purdue's starting to get a little rhythm in their offense. 3-point lead. They get the inbound to Lee. And here we come back the other direction. 9:31 to go. Both teams are really good free throw shooting teams. Gets the ball around. He's going to get into the baseline. Nothing doing. He gets cut off and brings it back. Rotates it around out high. Resets. Calls for the pick. Here comes the pick. He's going to get around. Pulls up for three. Sunk it. Tie ball game. 45 all. St. Peter's goes right back and gets the tie. Both teams are building momentum as we go. 20 up in here. Please smash the like if you haven't done so already. You know, it's both these teams have stopped runs. Both these teams have built momentum, and they're cruising towards the end where both of them are playing well down the stretch. It's impressive because you can definitely talk about how this game has gone so far, and it's been very tight, to say the least. Thompson's at the free throw line for looks to be a 1-and-1. Free throw is up and good. P.J. Thompson gives Purdue the lead. Kansas is up 11 on Providence right now with 15:27 to go in the second half. Providence has still only put up 23 points so far. Kansas had only hit 34. Looks like a struggle. Second free throw is also good. Gives Purdue a 2-point lead with 9:04 to go in the game. Here we go. St. Peter's crosses the timeline. They set their offense. They rotate it around. There's the pick out high. He's going to try to go around it, get into the paint. He puts up the layup, and no good. But there's the follow, no good. Tip. And Stefanovic comes out of there with it. He hits Ivy. Ivy's going to push it up. Ivy wants to push the pace. He gets it into the corner for Gillis for three. No good. But Zach Edey picks up the rebound and puts it in. Nobody puts a body on Edey, and Purdue is back up 4. 8:25 to go. Lee brings it across the timeline, rotates it to the left wing. Comes around a pick, looking to get inside from 15. Picks up his dribble, back out to the wing. Gets down inside, back around the horn. Left wing's got the ball. Dribble penetration into the flat, and there's going to be a foul called. 16 fouls on Purdue. Yeah, you know what? That's all I care about is watching a good basketball game. I love seeing the fight. Cinderella and March Madness is the fun part. We're going to have it. This is going to be a tight finish, it looks like. If anybody took St. Peter's in those 13 points today, pretty freaking smart. Lee feeds it into the corner a little bit high. There's the shot. No good. He airballs it. Stefanovic with the rebound. Sasha's got it. He's going to hit Ivy on the right wing. Purdue's got a chance to extend. There's the pick out high. Ivy goes around it. He's going to feed, and it's going to be tipped, and Rupert controls. Here comes St. Peter's back the other way, looking to push, and he gets inside. Oh, he landed on his butt bone. He's glad he didn't hit hard. Both teams are going to be in the bonus. What's up, Matthew? All right, looks like we're going to go back to timeout. Yeah, no doubt, Lauren. I thought it looked like it hurt too. He landed pretty rough. Yeah, we've had some great basketball. I've sit and enjoyed watching a lot of it. I gotta say that I don't enjoy it any more than when I'm in here. Honestly, as long as the games are good when I'm in here, I have a blast. If anybody's in here that's new to the channel, I would definitely appreciate you hitting the subscribe button. Click that bell. If you're a sports fan of any kind, or you just want to be a part of a community, this is a great place to be. This is a father-daughter operation. Alex is in the chat. She's not much on the basketball. She's learning. She's a football expert. And we have a lot of fun in here. Definitely appreciate the like button being smashed. Would love for you to hit the subscribe and click the bell. Nathan. Yeah, this channel gets really kind of heated over football, for sure. Everybody's got pretty much different opinions on everything, and we explore it, and we have a lot of fun talking about it. Our Q&A Saturday nights, when we can get those going, is a lot of fun. If we go back to our summertime schedule where we run a couple lives, I don't think we're going to run a couple lives every week, but we had a lot of fun last year building it. That's for sure. Football is where it's at. I think all sports are where it's at. Dude, she's learning. She's already learning, Sam. Feeling bad for the Packer fans, that's for sure. Yeah, that ended up being a debacle and a half this offseason. This offseason has been absolutely nuts. And now we got the draft getting ready to come up. We're going to be doing our draft boards before too much longer. I've already been working on mine. I think Alex has started to push hers now that she knows that the draft is going to be important for KC. St. Peter's is at the line. 7:34 to go in the game. Down 4. And the first free throw is good. Here we go. Free throws are going to be monumental. Sam says Kansas for the win. Yeah, we need to get Holly in here. She's a Kansas fan. I gave her a very good outlook. I think she owes me one. Jaden Ivey gets it across the timeline. Purdue's up 2, 7:23 to go. They're running the weave. They're looking to feed Edey on the post, guaranteed the way this is going right now. Thompson feeds Edey on the block. He's got Rupert on his back. Edey's going to go up, put the baby hook up. It's going to be short, and it's going to be tipped out, and Edert controls it for St. Peter's. They have a chance to tie. They got a lot. Here we go back the other direction. St. Peter's runs off the pick and roll. Nothing to going. They feed it back out. Rotate to left wing. There's the pick. Edert's going to feed it back over to left wing for 3. Money. St. Peter's is back on top. 50-49. 6:39 to go in the game. P.J. Thompson's telling him to get back so he can cross the timeline. Break the press. Edert is in tow. Hands off to Ivy. Ivy rotates the weave to Stefanovic, who goes back to PJ. PJ picks up his dribble. He hits Gillis to Edey down underneath. Edie had position. Nothing they could do to stop it. Purdue back on top by 1. Here we come the other way. 6:11 to go. If we play this way the rest of the half or the game, it'll be excellent. Back in to get it into the corner. Oh, and there is a foul on Stefanovic on Edert. That's going to send him to the free throw line and give them some easy points here. That was a great pass by Edert. And Alex, the good news about that is on that draft, here's the good news about that. They can get everything they need, and they've got 6 solid picks to get what they need out of that draft. And I think them first 3 rounds worth is going to be great because they don't have to draft a quarterback. Porno Stash Edert is at the free throw line. Free throw is up, and it is good. Tie ball game, 51-all, 6:04 to go. I'm getting excited. We're going to have a finish today, y'all. Going to have a finish. They're all wearing the stashes in the – here we go, Porno Stash. Shoots it and scores it. Puts St. Peter's back up in top. Eric Hunter's got the point. Here comes the trap on the press. Picks up his dribble, hits Ivy. Ivy's going to come across the timeline. He's going to get in. He's going to go all the way basket. Hits Travion. Travion's got it deep, but they got him pushed back, and he puts it up and in and one. Travion Williams comes right back. Hollowell's crying for a travel. That wasn't a travel. His pivot foot was the right foot. Rupert picks up his 4th foul. There you go. Oh, he did travel. I'm sorry. My bad. Hollowell with the call from the other end of the court. Got a chance to make the 3-point lead to extend the lead to 2. 53-52. Free throws up and good. Free throws are going down. Nobody's missing right now. Who's going to miss the one in the clutch that they need that's going to cost them the game? Free throws are going to determine. Been saying it the whole half. Here we go. Rotate the ball. There's a pick out high. He's going to cut to the basket. Nothing doing. Hits Lee out high. Lee's got Jaden Ivey on him. There's the pick. All right. I'm not sure what the foul was there. Let's see. Oh, it's going to be a trip on Eric Hunter, which I don't know was actually a foul. Providence has cut the lead to 7, 36-29 with 12-17 to go. Only reason I'm cheering for Providence right now is Aljamain Durham, former IU guard, transferred this year. Wishing him the best. Free throw by Edert is hard off the back rim. There's the first free throw I've seen missed in a while. Posted a link for Porno Stash. Heck yeah, Porno Stash. Mr. Edert. Here we go. Gets the ball inside. Ivy, what a pass to – and Travion Williams has to go reverse, but Ivy with the great penetration and pass. Purdue is now up 4. 5:13 to go. Coming up on that last 5 minutes. Let's see how it plays. First 5 minutes was dominated by St. Peter's. Last 5 minutes of the first half was pretty even. There's a short shot. Edert gets the offensive glass. Resets the shot clock. 4:57 to go. 56-52. Purdue in the lead. Lee's going to go around the pick to the left. He backs and goes back to the right. Ivy's on him pretty tight. He feeds Edert. Edert's going to the basket. And he puts it up. No good. Missed the layup. Edert, 2 misses in a row. And Travion Williams with another rebound. Here we come back the other way. Eric Hunter Jr.'s got the ball. Purdue is content to slow it up here, and they're going to run their set. Eric Hunter feeds Travion. He's got Rupert with 4 fouls. He can't afford to defend him too tight. And he blocks his shot out of bounds. Great defense by Rupert and not fouling against Travion. And they're going to let him go sit on the bench after that great defensive play. But he got in there and blocked the shot. Okay, and Defo just comes back in the game. They get the inbound to Ivy on the wing. Ivy's going to dribble, and he loses it out of bounds. Purdue's turned the ball over 15 times left. 4:17 to go in the game. Here we go. They feeds it. Stefanovic gets his hand up on the pass to a cutting Eater to the basket and tips it out of bounds. 19 seconds to go. I think this is danger zone time for St. Peter's. They need a basket. Because if Purdue goes down and extends to 6, it's tough sailing. There's the handoff. Lee's going to go around the pick. He's going to go back to Eater, who shoots the 3. And he's going to be fouled on the 3-point shot by Stefanovic. Bozo play right there, letting them right back in the game. Purdue has every opportunity to close this out, and they just keep failing. Oh, and Stefanovic just bumps him at the end. Here we go. Free throws up, and it's good. 53-56. Eater with the second free throw is also good. 54-56. It is dumb to foul on the 3-point line. Providence cuts the lead to 6. 11:36 to go. The third free throw is up, and it is also good. Eater with 3 straight free throws cuts it to a 1-point game again. St. Peter's still has life. Here comes Eric Hunter across the timeline. We've only got 3 total missed free throws in the game, 1 by Purdue, 2 by St. Peter's. Whoever hits the most free throws is going to win. Here we go. Ivy's got it out high. He's going to feed it. He's going to try to get inside. There's good defense. And there is going to be a foul, and that is going to be on Indefo, and he is going to be out. Oh. When you got 4 fouls, that's what happens. We're going to go to a timeout here. Purdue's got a 1-point lead with 3:42 to go. And Defo got back in the game for all of about 2 minutes. There's Joel Dayton. How are you doing today? Boiler up. We're rooting for and against our Big Ten rivals today. It's a lot of fun. Either way it goes today, we've got something interesting to talk about for basketball. Well, and so Boilers are the Big Ten hope that are left. If they win, I'm not going to be disappointed. Although there's a gentleman in here that's got a pretty good bet riding. If St. Peter's wins, St. Peter's wins plus Kansas, I think. I can't remember. I think he gets $2,000. So, and he's been sitting on the bench quite a bit this half with the foul trouble. But Purdue's size is starting to take over the end of this game. St. Peter's and UNC, that's right. And like I said, I want to see everybody win money. All right, but we're still on commercial here. It's a 1-point game. Couldn't ask for anything more. Joel says, I hope that Kansas and Purdue both win. The only reason I would like to see Providence win is because I'm an IU fan and I love Aljamain Durham. I was really sad when he transferred, but I really just wanted the best for him. Other than that, Bill Self in Kansas. Bill Self was a former Big Ten coach for the Illini, and I love him as well. So really I got no ill will in that game either. Thank you for coming in, Joel. I definitely appreciate it. If you haven't thus far, smash the like button. And if you wouldn't mind, I'd appreciate you hit the subscribe and ring that bell. Alex and I try to put out a ton of content. We hit a wide spectrum of sports, and we're in here a lot. Sam, I haven't decided. We haven't decided on a prize yet, but whatever it's going to be, it'll be a good one. So is that you that's on top of the bracket right now, Sam? Are you that Sam? If Purdue loses, you don't know who you'll cheer for. I always cheer for the team that beats me, except for in the case this year, I did not cheer for St. Mary's. Purdue's 0 for 9 from the three-point line this half, but yet they still have a 1-point lead. Dominating points in the paint, and they're turning over. Well, Duke can get to the Final Four as long as they lose, and there is Travion Williams missing a free throw. The misses have now evened up for both teams. I think both teams are 11 for 13, if I'm correct. Here's a big one right here because it would give Purdue the free throw lead. Second one is up, and it is good. Love Texas Tech, too. That was tough. All right, 57-55. Here comes Lee across the timeline. Both teams are 11 for 13 from the stripe. I was wrong. Now we're tied. Free throws are tied coming down the stretch. Mason Gillis is defending out high. There's the pick, trying to get down inside. Working it, trying to get a shot on the right wing. Nothing doing. Morton is defending out high. Pretty good defender. Puts up the shot, and he hits it. Tie ball game with the 12-foot turnaround jump shot. All right, here we go. There's the trap set. He gets the ball across the timeline to Ethan Morton. Morton feeds over to Gillis, and Purdue will start their offense with 20 on the shot clock. Tie ball game, 2:59 to go. Here we go. Jaden Ivey's got the ball out high. It looks like they went into some form of a 2-3 zone here. And here goes penetration. Ivey puts it up off the glass, airballs it, and there's the shot clock violation. The defense of St. Peter's comes up big and gets the ball back. Banks did a great job on Morton there, getting elevation and getting his floater up. St. Peter's has got the ball. Luke Lipinski, what's up? Let's go St. Peter's. I know that's what you meant to say. Cinderella's alive and well. 2:40 on the game clock. It looks like it's going to be their ball. If it was me and I was Purdue right now, I'd be going right at Rupert. That's a shot clock violation. $17 likes already, 24 in the house. Please smash the like if you haven't done so thus far. Joel is pimping. Javier Parejo is watching from Spain. Hola, Javier. Thank you very much. John Jansen's in the house. What's up, John? No problem, Javier. Coming down to the final part of this, and I don't know what the dilemma is here. It's definitely a shot clock violation. And also, Providence has cut the Kansas lead to 4 with under 10 to go. That game looks like it's going to fan. They've cut it to 1. 3-point shot by Providence, 40-41 in that game. Kay Chamna says, I smell a miracle. Yeah, I got you, bro, Sam. You're ahead right now. Somebody else is in a little bit overall better shape, but you're winning. I don't know what the call is here that could possibly be. It's got to be a shot clock. And I can't hear the commentary, so I don't know what Mr. Sterator is saying. Javier, we appreciate you, sir. If you do not mind, please smash the like and the subscribe button. It's all I ask out of this for today. Joel, I love Arkansas as well. Arkansas, second straight Elite Eight, a program that's definitely on the rise, the only SEC survivor. This game is tight. Possession discussion. Yeah, I think that's a shot clock violation. 2. The shot clock's at 0. I don't know why there's a possession discussion. It's got to be a shot clock violation. There should be no question. It has to be. There's no other call. I cannot tell who smashes the button, Matthew. IU basketball needs to take notes. IU basketball, this was a first year, and it made the NCAA tournament. I got to think there's nothing but optimism. I'm taking nothing but optimism away from this season. We made the tournament. UCLA went from a 12 seed last year in a play-in game all the way to the very end. I don't think that saving the ball is control. Control is 2 feet on the ground with the ball in possession, and I think that's what they agreed upon. Here we go. St. Peter's has got a chance to take the lead. It's going to rotate the ball to the left wing. Here comes Edert off the pick. Stefanovic has got 4 fouls. He's on him. Edert's going to try to hand off. They're going to run the weave. There goes the cut to the basket. Shot is up, and it's good. St. Peter's takes a 2-point lead with 2:15 to go. St. Peter's continues to press. They get the ball into Ivy, back to Eric Hunter. Coming across there, the press is going to back off. We're going to get across the timeline. Purdue has got to keep it tight. Can't afford to go down 4. Here we go. Picks up his dribble. Nobody to pass to. There's the tip pass into Travion Williams. He's got nowhere to go right now. He backs him in. No help comes. Travion puts it up. No good. There's the rebound. And there is going to be a foul on Purdue. And St. Peter's is alive and well. Travion Williams picks up the foul. Miami basketball, Jim Larinaga is a great coach, a great recruiter, and there's the 3-point lead for St. Peter's. Miami definitely has an opportunity to win. ACC was kind of down, but they've really showed up in the tournament this year. And second free throw is also good. St. Peter's has got a 4-point lead, 1:43 to go. This is definitely clutch time here for Purdue. They need a basket. No 15 seed has ever reached the Elite Eight. Here we go. Sasha feeds Travion on the inside. Travion's going to back him down. He's going to shoot the 8-footer. Hard off the rim. No good. And there's the foul going to be called on St. Peter's. Reaching around the back. Who's it going to be on? Providence is down 2, 44-42. Travion Williams is not getting the great position that he needs. Mason Gillis bails him out with the offensive board. He's going to go to the foul line to shoot 2 free throws to cut into this lead. No bigger free throws have I seen this year. Got to have them. First free throw is up and money. 61-58, 3-point lead for St. Peter's. It's looking very bleak right now for Purdue. Second free throw is also good. He gets a kind roll, nice soft touch. 2-point lead. It's all about how you can be. Alex is calling for overtime. I don't think my heart can take this game. I love this stuff. I love March Madness. You never know what's going to happen. You do not know how it's going to end. There's no such thing as a miracle in March Madness. It's just the way of the world. Shoots the 8-footer, and no! Rebound by St. Peter's. They got another 20 seconds to burn off the clock. And they're going to let that clock roll. Here he comes down. He's going to run the weave. Edert's got it out high. Rotates it around. Who's got it? Lee's got it at the top of the keys. Goes around a pick. There's Travion. He gets stripped. There's going to be a foul on Purdue. Mason Gillis goes charging in like a bull with 2 seconds on the shot clock, and he fouls. Travion knocks the ball free from Lee, and Mason Gillis does not get on the floor in time and commits a foul, and he knew it. 2 free throws here for St. Peter's. One is really going to hurt. 2 is going to be a dagger in a sense. The lead is now 3. What'd I tell you? Free throws wins this game. We'll go to the stat line afterwards. Whoever has the most. 62-59. Second free throw is cashed in. St. Peter's has got a 4-point lead. 41.6 to go. Somebody call on Kent Sterling tomorrow, and Purdue calls timeout after they cross the timeline. This game is far from over, but Purdue is down 4. They need a basket here in a bad way, and the three-point shooting is not there, so they cannot afford to go for that. Everything is madness. Everything is madness. Scoreboard quit on it, didn't it, Tim? Thank you. There you go, brother. Sorry about that. It locked up on me again. There's days that it works perfectly. Days that it don't. Well, let's look at scenarios here. Purdue's got to score here. If they don't, they're in foul mode. There's no other way about it. And it looks like St. Peter's is not going to miss. Tennessee-Purdue football game. Was that in a bowl game, Joel? I didn't see that one. Yeah, 38 seconds, Tim. It's a 4-point lead right now. And I really believe that St. Peter's defense has held Purdue to 26 points this half. Purdue has got a mass amount of turnovers. The defense and the guard play is what's dominating this tournament right now. Purdue had a distinct edge. Gotcha, Music City Bowl. Purdue had a distinct edge in the paint, and they have not been able to capitalize on it. The guard play from St. Peter's is excellent. If you haven't seen these kids play, Lauren, you're right. Right now, it's definitely their advantage. I think they're a 3 advantage on the free throw line. Purdue has not scored a field goal in the last 4:39. Who is going to score? Is your star Jaden Ivey going to score? Travion Williams? Who's it going to be? You need to score fast, I believe. Make sure you get a basket here. If not, you're fouling. Jaden goes all the way in. He out to Hunter for 3. No good. Gillis puts it up and in. 2-point ball game, 25.8 to go. Purdue is still 0 from the 3-point line. Offensive rebounding, using their size is the only thing that's keeping them in this game. Jaden Ivey makes a great decision to pass it out. Lee puts up good defense there, but it just off the rim. But Mason Gillis is active on the boards, and he keeps Purdue alive. Oh, Kansas game is tied. When this game ends, we will switch right over if that's the way that's going to go down. I will stay on. I don't have anything else going on right now. I will not do the late game today, but I will hang out for the end of that one for sure. Man, this is going to come down to a couple free throws here. Let's see. I haven't got a stat sheet up. I will bring one up now. All right, here we go. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Okay, here comes the inbound from St. Peter's. It's almost stolen. Lee is going to start up the line. They don't want to foul Eater. And they finally get the foul with 14.6 to go. Stat call for the second half. St. Peter's from the free throw line, 15 for 17. Purdue from the free throw line, 13 for 15. 2 more free throws right here. Kansas goes back up 2 with 5 minutes to go in the game. Free throws up and good. So right now they're going to have 3, which they have not made a three-point basket this whole second half. Here we go with the second one. Kansas is now up 4 with 4:49 to go. Second free throw is going to be monumental here. Purdue is out of timeouts. And it is also good. St. Peter's has pretty much iced the game unless something stupid happens here, which it is March. Something stupid can happen. Jaden Ivey from 22.5 buries it. Here we go. 8 seconds to go. It's a 1-point game. They're going to have to foul immediately. And they don't call the foul. There it is. They're going to have to foul Eater with 4.1 to go. They mauled Lee on the side. Jaden Ivey finally comes through and hits a 3. Had to shoot the high arcer to get it over the defender. Very good defense. And I do not know why they didn't call the foul on Lee down there, but Eater is solid. But Purdue is going to get a chance to tie. 66-64, 4.1 seconds to go. This is going to be it. It's all going to come down to one last hail here. Let's see what they get. St. Peter's has got the second free throw. It is also good. They're going to need 3 to tie. St. Peter's cannot lose. 3, 2, 1. Ivy from 28. Off the rim, no good. And St. Peter's holds on and gets the win. Was that Ivy's final basket for Purdue? St. Peter's is the first 15 seed to reach the Elite 8. Purdue has been knocked out. John Jansen's already calling it for the refs. Las Vegas is going nuts. The sports books in New Jersey lost their butt. St. Peter's dances on to the Elite 8. I'm going to be watching. St. Peter's holds on for the 3-point victory. Hey, Purdue had a chance. Purdue lost this game at the free throw line, and they shot 86%. St. Peter's went 19 for 21 from the stripe. Purdue's long gone. We're going to switch this game over right now to the other one. Let's see if I can get to it really quick. We will hang out here for a little while longer today, folks. We will watch the end of Providence and Kansas. I'm definitely pulling for Providence. I want to see Aljamain Durham see a Final 8, Elite 8. Only because I love him as a player. And he's an IU guy. Kansas is the last number 1 seed. How cool would it be for there to be no number 1 seeds in the Elite 8? There we go. There is the score. It's now a 6-point lead for Kansas. What a basketball game. Thank you, folks, for hanging out today. We're going to switch it over. We're going to run as soon as I get my scoreboard switched here. You have to bear with me for just a second. Let's see. Where is it at? There it is. Gamecast. All right. All right. Kansas holds a 6-point lead. Providence has chipped and clawed its way back into this game. 4:19 to go. We'll see how this – I got it, Sam. You got to hold your horses, bro. I'll get you there. What a basketball game. St. Peter's advances on – watch this – defense and guard play. When you go to pick your brackets next year, defense and guard play has really dominated. And guess what? Indiana did not have this year. They did not have sufficient guard play to win. They had a great interior game, but that does not win in the big dance. Defense was good. They didn't have the guard play. And that's exactly what's marching on right now. Kansas right now looks like they are, Sam. St. Peter's is a very well-coached, disciplined team that plays team basketball. I've not seen such unselfish basketball in a long time. It's amazing to what they're doing. And Shaheen Hollowell, that coach who played for Seton Hall a few years back, will be the next he will be the next mid-major coach to join a high-powered Power 5 conference. I almost guarantee it. Because they're going to throw so much money at him that he can't say no. I mean, you can't take – Jaden Ivey, if he would have got another foot closer to the basket, he would have made that. It was right off the front of the rim. What a game. You can't ask for anything better. North Carolina and UCLA. UCLA has a very distinct opportunity to go back to a Final Four again. I'm just looking for the team that's got what it takes to beat them. Out of the UCLA North Carolina game, I think North Carolina probably has the better opportunity, but Mick Cronin knows how to coach against the mid-majors. So both of those teams have an opportunity. St. Peter's has got an opportunity to go deep. They may have the most underrated best guards in the country. Sorry, Joel. Yeah, they've Elite Eight. Yeah, Brandon, I got to admit, it's kind of embarrassing. There was a lot of bad matchups, and I think our conference being so strong during the regular season and beating each other to death hurts us with seeding and costs us in the tournament. I would much rather have a strong 5 or 6 as opposed to a middle strong 8 or 9. Both free throws are good for Providence. Cuts it back to a 4-point lead. Here we go back the other direction. Here comes Kansas across the timeline. Mind you, I'm not familiar with very many players on these teams, except for Al Durham, who is out on the top of the zone out here for Kansas or for Providence right now. 3:45 to go. I agree, Brandon. They get the ball inside. There's the tip pass. They're going to call a foul on Croswell over McCormack. Purdue had a very opportunistic chance to be a dominant inside team. And they had a great guards, but the guards don't play defense. I agree. But you got to say top to bottom, that was the most talented conference in America this year, even though they didn't show well. I tell you, Joel, that I feel for you, dear. I hate losing my team, especially in a game like that, but they showed fairly well. Second free throw is good. Kansas has got a 5-point lead. Here comes Providence back the other way, and Al Durham is going to run the point. Illinois had everything, but they did, and I thought with Trent Frazier they would have had the better guard play than they didn't. Providence has got the ball out high. There's the pick. He's going to try to get around it. Looks to get inside. He's going to penetrate. 12-footer short. Tipped out. Kansas with the defensive board. Kansas is playing some defense right now. 3:11 to go. Providence is going to need to stop here to get this thing back into contention here. There is an alley-oop. Oh, my God. That looked like a set play, and that was beautiful. Kansas is up 7. Oh, my. What an alley-oop. His head was up there by the rim. Kansas is up 7. Yeah, you know what? They went through. That's such a weird team too. Inconsistent guard play, Brandon. That's all I can say. And that's why I thought Wisconsin had such a good opportunity because Johnny Davis and Brad Davison are both very good defenders. With Chucky Hepburn, when he got hurt, that was really the end of Wisconsin because that pushed Johnny Davis to the point, and they just did not do well in that instance. There you go. Kent Sterling, historic, heartbreaking loss to St. Peter's, a 15 seed. I'm going to have to go back and watch this 15 minutes. Great finish. Big Ten definitely sucked hind tit in this NCAA tournament. Usually we have at least 2 Elite Eight teams. Not this year. No, I didn't even get to see that game, Lauren, so I don't even know. And you know what? Davis came back and played, and I believe he still had that injury. I don't think he was 100%. And you know what? And that was probably part of their demise. But next man up, Chucky Hepburn running the point was really good for them. And I seen his value when he went out. There's a 3 by Providence. Cuts it to a 4-point lead with 2:32 to go. Michigan was probably the healthiest at the end of the year, at least with what they were. Well, no, not really. Their point guard was hurt too. Take that back. I don't even know who was healthy going into the tournament. And there is another good defensive play. Here comes Al Durham up the left sideline, looking to get some penetration in there. He backs his guy down. Nothing happening. He's going to the baseline. Nothing happening. He gets cut off. He's going to work his way in. He puts it up. Off the rim. No good. No foul called. Defensive rebound for Kansas. Al Durham tries to win the game and doesn't look good doing it. Shoot the 3, young man. Kansas has got the ball. 1:46 to go. He's going to get around Durham. He's going to look to shoot. Passes it out. 13 on the shot clock. They rotate it out. Here we go again. Kansas goes around the pick. 8, 7. He's at 27-foot mark. There comes the pick. 5. Oh, my God. And Al Durham fouls Martin on a 3-point shot that's going to probably end Providence's season. So there's going to be 3 free throws here. And that was the biggest brick I've ever seen. I was rooting for Al, dude. I was hoping one of our guys would have eventually seen a Final Four, but it doesn't look like it's going to come to fruition. Remy Martin, good ball player. Hey, did you see his free throw? Looked just like Xavier Johnson, spinning a little bit sideways. Tell you where North Carolina is excelling, and that's the transfer from Texas, Roach. And I believe that's the Texas transfer kid. 6-point lead, 1:30 to go. There's the handoff. Providence has got it out high. They're going to need some quick points. Al Durham for 3. Oh, and it's just off the back iron. Here comes Kansas pushing the other way. They're going to slow it up. It's almost time to foul. Durham gets another chance and blows it. In the day when and a day that happens to see the final Big Ten team go down, the final IU player left in the tournament from the transfer portal is about to go out as well. There's a shot, no good. Defensive board. Here comes Providence has still got a chance. They got to score. There's the pat, and Durham gets the assist. They get a quick 2. It's a 4-point game. Providence has got to get the ball back. They can't afford. They're going to have to foul, I think. And they're going to get it across the timeline. And they finally call the foul. 43 seconds to go in the game. That's right, Tim. It's okay, bro. Thank you very much. I do appreciate you, my friend. Kansas is going to look like they're going to prevail. All they need to do is make a free throw or two right here. If they make two, extends it back to 6, it makes it a lot tougher. Well, last year they put their names in the portal, but they came back. So, but if you put your name in the portal, you do need to go. I agree with that, especially with the coach that's going to be there. Thank you, Tim. I agree. And the free throw is missed. So if he scores here, it's going to be a 5-point lead. You know what? I'm hard on Coach Woody this year, but for a first-year college coach, learning the way that he did, I only have a couple of disappointments in the season that he coached, Brandon. And I think it was poor use of his bench in the second half. Last year was different. They didn't know who you're right, JB. I agree those guys need to go. I did not like Coach Woody's bench usage in the second half of games. If you go back and look at all their games where they were at the 30-minute mark, I bet you they were winning about 90% of their games with 30 minutes played in a game. The last 10 minutes was their detriment, and that's poor bench usage in the second half. They tightened the bench in the second half. That's my opinion. Other than that, I did not like Parker Stewart. He never really shot the way that he was there to shoot, and that was the guy that they really counted on to make outside shots, so they kept playing him. Trey Galloway never hit those shots. Rob Fennessy was hurt and too inconsistent. There was no guy to make that three-pointer. Miller Kopp never performed at a level. So, to achieve what they achieved with Xavier Johnson finally, becoming a good, solid point guard at the end of the year, that's where I think I think that's where the struggle ended up being and where they got in. Yeah, it's because they don't, and it's like they got the guy, Brandon. The guy's on the bench. Anthony Leal is that guy. He has got the shot, and he has got the tenacity. I agree. Those are my two big complaints, Jim. And I didn't watch any of the analysts. I just watched the games and called them in here. Okay, that second free throw is up, and it's good. Kansas has a 5-point lead with 43 seconds. It's definitely do or die time for Providence. Here we come back the other direction. He almost went up and down, but the other guard turned his back. 32 seconds. He's going to feed it back. There's the three. Short, and he airballed it. What an ugly shot. What an ugly end to the season for Providence. They're going to have to foul again. Does Miller Kopp have another year of eligibility? You know what? He'll probably stay. 6.5 on Kansas. As long as they foul somebody other than Remy Martin. Oh, yeah, he went up and down. Yep. JB, Xavier Johnson really got better. Honest to God. Xavier Johnson improved. After Fennessy hurt his foot, he never came back quite right, and now he's in the portal. But I think he really got shafted on this team for Parker Stewart. I think Fennessy should have started. Xavier should have been a 2-guard. Let's see who else improved. Galloway, Geronimo. Geronimo played great minutes. He's a little sloppy on defense. He's definitely not there yet. Tamar Bates improved, albeit kind of slowly. I think Trace wore out. Tell me I'm wrong. I just feel like him and Race got asked to do way too much on that team. Xavier is coming back. I did catch that today. Race has an option. He has not decided. However, if you want to go back to senior day at Indiana, the two seniors that walked for senior day was Race Thompson and Parker Stewart. Immediate foul by Providence on the inbound. Kansas, everybody on the floor for Kansas is 70% or higher, 6.5 points. Yeah, and there's parts of Xavier's game that I didn't like. When he got rid of the chippiness, the argumentative side, and just played ball, and even he could play relentless at that point and play his game. But I didn't like when he just whined about stuff. Remy Martin's free throw is no good. Sorry, Brandon. Here we go. Chance to get your. It is a 6-point lead. Here comes Providence back the other way. Brandon, at this point, I'm with you. I want you to win your bet. Durham gets into the lane, puts it up and in. 4-point lead. There's the foul. Purdue. Hi, Dabney. What's up, brother? They haven't made 2 free throws in a row here in a minute. Let's see if they can do it this time. Oh, Kansas is definitely winning the game. It's just a matter of what now. Right now, we're trying to get Brandon 6.5 points. Free throw's good. He's going to get it back to 5. The goal is they get it to 6 here, and then Providence has an empty trip, and then they get one more free throw. Remy Martin at the free throw line again. Peacocks, baby. On National Peacock Day. 6-point lead. Here we go. I don't know if Providence will foul if they miss. Oh, and he fouls on the 3-point shot. Sorry about it, Brandon. I think you're done. Durham's a pretty good free throw shooter. 84%. Berthwin is up and good. One more free throw and your bet is sunk, bro. Your only hope now is overtime. What's up, Ian? Shot you a lot of praise last night for the logo. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you very much. Martin fouled Aljamain Durham. Yeah, definitely nice to see you, Ian. Thank you for stopping by. Shot you a lot of praise last night. I gave your TikTok a plug, my friend. If you get a chance, stop in and watch some of last night's stream. It was really good. Free throw by Durham is up and no good. You still got hope. You showed improvement with the live stream over the season. Can you credit Woodson for that? I just got a coaching mentality, and I liked it. Cuts that lead down to 4. It looks like you're done unless I think they're going to foul immediately, but I don't think you're going to get your 6.5. Dude, I really enjoyed the live streaming this year, and I've learned a lot about play calling. and I hope that I've done it some justice and made it worthwhile to sit in here and watch games. That's been my goal for basketball and for football. We're definitely going to build on what we did this year and come back. Sorry, Brandon. I was hoping for overtime there for a second if he hit all three. Let's see who goes to here today. Jalen Wilson's at the line, 14 points today. And extends the lead back to 5. Phone's going off. FL Thunder digging with Rob. Yeah, I do. And it's a 6-point lead, 9.1 seconds to go. Let's see if Al Durham goes all the way to the basket, puts it up, and they let him score. They're going to get the inbound in, and there's immediate foul. 3.2, they're going to shoot 2 more free throws. It's just going to go back and forth, dude. 17 still left in the chat. Anybody that hasn't, please smash the like button today. If you haven't, yeah, no doubt, bro. And no doubt, what a waste. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, Alex and I will definitely appreciate that. The likes are what we care about. Helps us get shared out just a little bit better. Here we go. Remy's at the free throw line again, and he misses another one. Everybody just keeps crapping on your bet, Brandon. They're going to have a chance to cut it to 1, maybe. Unless he hits this. There it is. It's a 5-point lead. Al Durham for the 27-footer. Falls short. 66-61. Kansas is the lone remaining 1 seed, everybody. Hey, I want to go ahead and say thank you guys that stayed and hung out till the bitter end tonight. We stayed a little bit of overtime. Finished this Kansas and Providence game. Hey, that's okay, Brandon. You take what you can get. I'm telling you, St. Peter's is going to be a tough out. They defend. If they can stay out of foul trouble and do just a mediocre job in the paint, they turn the teams over enough. Purdue had probably 20 turnovers in that game. I don't know where it ended up. It was 15 last time I looked. And the winner of this Iowa State Miami Florida game coming up next is going to be absolutely amazing to watch because I don't know nothing. So we're going to have 2 double-digit seeds in the Elite 8, which is fantastic. Hey, John, thank you very much. Lauren, thank you very much. I definitely appreciate you. It's been a lot of fun today. I'm wore out. I get to go do some digging in the morning. It's going to be cold, but I don't care. Note to macro in the Legend tomorrow, and I'm going to go finish setting up my cabinet back here a little bit more today. What a great day for the basketball. North Carolina and UCLA is at 9:56. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. I will see you on the next one. Maybe we might do some women's games.